The silver shoes should not exist in this version. New dialogue choices have appeared. Equip item, refuse item. I select equip. Good morrow. Dang it, I screwed up. The scarecrow continues staring at me through the television screen. Straw leaked slowly from the corners of his stitched mouth, while the game's soundtrack faded into slow static. Player. Why did you abandon Oz? The screen distorted. For a moment, the scarecrow's face vanished, completely beneath a storm of corrupted pixels. When he stabilized again, he was hanging motionless from the wooden post, exactly as before. A new objective appeared on the screen. Quest updated. Follow the yellow brick road. I was able to move Dorothy again. The scarecrow slowly turned his head as she passed. Be careful near the house. I stopped moving Dorothy. And then I noticed the farmhouse crash site. The road stretched deep into the forest ahead. The game wanted me to go back. The closer I moved Dorothy towards the farmhouse, the stranger the environment became. The audio files began overlapping. The trees flickered between the different texture packs. The road like rubber band snapped. And then the legs, they appeared sticking out from beneath the house. Striped stockings twitched weakly beneath the wreckage. Toto barked immediately. The camera forced itself downward. A text box slowly appeared. The Witch of the East has been removed. Everything began jerking violently. And then the munchkins appeared from the trees. They were carrying lanterns amidst the fog. A lot of their animations are looping unnaturally. She came back wrong, they all kept saying. Some of them kept saying the road remembers players. All the while, the music sounded like it was underwater. And then a woman descended slowly from the falling particles that looked less like magic and more like corrupted game data trying to render correctly. And that's when Glinda appeared. Or the game's version of her. Her model flickered. She smiled at Dorothy. You survived the transfer. As a player, I'm thinking, what transfer? What the hell is going on in this game? Her animation rigging and movements were moving very violently. From beneath the house, she pulled a pair of silver shoes. And then the audio started screaming. And then the screen started doing static flickering sounds. Admin access denied. She stared at the shoes. These were deleted long ago. And then my inventory menu popped open up automatically. That's when it said, silver shoes, warning corrupted data. And all the while, all this is going on, the soundtrack broke. And you can hear the sound of a little girl crying, repeating her name over and over again. Ozma, Ozma, Ozma. And then suddenly the game just crashed again. And then a new menu appeared. New game, continue, load backup save, restore Ozma. I never remembered selecting any of the stuff, and then the cursor started moving on its own until it selected the final option. Warning: restoring deleted character data may destabilize the current build. Then the screen went black. Then came the sounds of the game crashing back. Then it loaded up Dorothy standing beside the scarecrow. Then another new message appeared on the screen. Recovering lost files. Searching archives. Character data found. First recovered file appeared. Jack, Pumpkinhead, ... Then another one. Tin, Woodman, NPC. And then finally, file corrupted. The scarecrow suddenly grabbed Dorothy's arms. It's happening again. And the only dialogue option that appeared is, "What is happening?" "The game is remembering," said the scarecrow. And then they heard a loud scream. It's almost guttural. Then a new objective appeared. Investigate unknown signal. We followed the road through a forest of silver trees until they reached a clearing with pumpkins. Hundreds of pumpkins in the patch. All of them wore different smiles. Every pumpkin faced the path, watching and waiting. The deeper Dorothy walked, the more unstable their area became. Several pumpkins displayed floating error messages above the stems. Then she saw him. A tall figure stood motionless in the center of the field. A wooden body, long stick-like limbs, a carved pumpkin for a head. Its a grin flickered between different expressions. The moment I put Dorothy's character in front of it, it came to life. Then more dialogue boxes appeared. Character restored. Jack Pumpkinhead. Jack stared directly at the camera, at the player. His smile widened. Has the patch finally arrived? The wizard promised he would fix me. How long has I been waiting? How many versions ago was that? And all the while he's talking to the player, you can still hear the girl's voice crying, repeating her name over and over again. Ozma, Ozma. Jack froze. The smile vanished from his face. She should have been calling from there. And that's when the new location marker appeared on the map. Tin Forest. Dorothy, Scarecrow, and Jack all scan their heads to the horizon. And that's when you can hear their sound of rusted metal groaning awake. Another character found. Tin Woodman, NPC. And just before I could do anything, the chapter ended with a final message appearing. User Ginger has requested admin privileges. And that was the end of chapter 2 of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I'm trying to get better and improve at these videos. The mask definitely helped. even though I looked a little creepy with it. But it's going to be forever.